Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to look at selecting a tag. We're going to go about it the opposite way than we've been going about things until now. We're going to start off at app.py and then we're going to move over to the quotes page. And this way of developing can be really good as well. So I'm just going to try it out so that you can see what I mean by it and maybe you can do this on your own projects. And what I mean is we're going to first decide what we want to do, and then we're going to go over to our quotes page and implement how that's done. So what we want to achieve is to select an author, then we want to look at what tags are available. We want to tell the user, look, you've got these tags, which one do you want? And then we're going to select a tag from those. So we can do something like tags equal something like page.getAvailable tags. And notice that this doesn't exist yet, but this is just me using something that I know doesn't exist yet because I'm trying to decide how I want to interact with the page object so that I can then go and implement these methods. Then we can say something like select one of these tags, and we're going to put a list there with format that.join tags. So this tells us a little bit about getAvailable tags. getAvailable tags is going to give us a list of strings, and then we're going to join those strings using this pipe character, which is going to essentially give us something like love/music and anything else, and so on. This is what that join is going to do, and it's going to print it out in this string inside this square brackets. And then we're going to ask the user for their selected tag. We're going to say input, enter your tag. And finally, we're going to do page.select tag. And we're going to pass in the selected tag there. So what this means is that we've now decided how we want to use the page, the quotes page class. If we are happy with this implementation, we can go and actually write these methods in the class. So let's go and do that. We're going to go over to quotes page, and it's going to be very similar to what we have here. All we're going to do is add another dropdown, very much like this one, that says tags dropdown, and it's going to find by tag dropdown there, and it's just the same thing as before. And as well as select author, we're going to have getAvailable tags, which returns a list of strings as we agreed earlier, and that is going to return option.text.strip for option in self.tags dropdown .options. And once you have a select, you can access all the options inside it, and then you can do option.text for the actual contents of the option. .strip is going to remove any white space at the end and at the start of an option so that it doesn't have any extraneous white space when you print it out. And then we also need select tag, which takes in a tag name, which is a string, and then just does self.tags dropdown .select by visible text tag name. Too many brackets there. There you go. So these are the methods that we wanted to use from our app.py, and like I said earlier, this is just going the other way around for developing. Instead of trying to get the whole program in your head and implement all the methods and then go and try to use them, you can decide what you want to achieve first and then go and implement the methods you need in order to do that. I actually do this quite often, and you may like this way of going about things as well. Let's go and run this. And Chrome will appear first. Then we can select Bob Marley. And then you get here, select one of these tags, which are all the tags in the dropdown. Notice that in order to get these tags, the browser has already selected Bob Marley from the dropdown. So then we can enter our tag. And by the way, this here is the first element of the dropdown, the one that you can see selected right now. And then you've got love, music, and friendship. So these are the other elements in the dropdown. You could get rid of this one if you really wanted to, but to be honest, I think this is a problem with the website more so than anything else. This is a thing that you can select, so I think it makes sense to leave it in there. And then we're going to select love, for example. And there you have that selected in the dropdown. And the next step is, of course, to press the search button and get the quote information out. All right, that's everything for this video. Just wanted to show you this alternative approach and, of course, implement the tag selection in our program. We can move on to the next video where we're going to do some searching. I'll see you there.